context, check my call off first. See if I can make a play to get it all off merge. Woo! Let an animal loose. My separation off finesse, I'm just preparing to shoot. Or I can put you on some skates, breaking ankles and noose.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics playing against the Los Angeles Lakers. And with the game about to get underway, let's go to Kevin and the 2K Sports crew who are sportside at Staples Center.
Hello and thanks for joining us, 2K Sports fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Avery Bradley?
And he is also a very rugged player at the defensive end. I mean, he will bull his way through any screen if it means staying on his man.
Looking at Boston, they want to turn it around after the loss to Golden State in Oakland. And that does your confidence, guys, no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
You know, you hate to use this word, but I really felt like it was a sorry effort that they put forth on the defensive side.
Boy, that's pretty harsh from you, Greg, but you're right. I mean, too many times we saw them slow to set up and get on deep or late on their rotation, and they paid a big price for it.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. And the Celtics with possession here. Here's Thomas. Drains the 19-footer. Now, here is Young.
And Isaiah Thomas, traded last season from Phoenix over to Boston, seemed to be a matter of fit and not production as to why they moved him.
Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who is able to talk with Byron Scott.
Guys, he anticipates they'll be able to take advantage of the perimeter defense they're facing today and convert a lot of easy chances and uncontested looks from the outside. We'll see if they can knock them down, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Always want to get those threes falling consistently.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right, because that's really the only way that you can force the defense to spread out and extend itself, and when that happens, then other opportunities are created.
Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Heat.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. From deep. Count that one. Thomas got 5.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
And here's Kobe from the arc. And again, it's the Lakers from deep. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Kicks to Crowder. Hibbert with the block.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist from Kevin Garnett. And 11 points for Kobe Bryant.
4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100%. Can't do better than that.
And it's Bradley off the drive. Lee, that's good. Lee's got his first bucket of the night.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss. But where they're knocking these shots down, boy, everything's pure.
And here is Thomas following the three-pointer by Kobe Bryant.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Takes the three, and another three for the Lakers.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
And it's Bradley off the drive. Knocked away. And stolen by Russell. Nice break, the Lakers. Kobe Bryant again. Kobe's got 19 points.
And he's off to a phenomenal start here tonight, guys.
He sure is. 7 for 7 already, and he just looks to be on a different level than everybody else right now.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. Their last encounter was in Boston.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
And I really think, Greg, they've got to find a way to produce easier baskets. I mean, whether they do it by running in transition or getting to the free throw line, they don't want a repeat of that past performance.
They get a hand on it. Kobe with the steal. Again, Los Angeles.
And he's also a guy, Steve, whose confidence is not very easily shaken. That's an important quality to have. He'll miss a few shots in a row, but they're not going to cause him to doubt himself, not in the least.
And, you know, a huge moment for Kobe last season before the injury. I mean, he passed the great Michael Jordan on the all-time scoring list.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
For Kobe, that was him moving into the third spot ahead of Michael Jordan. Says a lot, Clark, about where he stands among the greats.
And you look at it, he is first among perimeter players now in that regard. So he's clearly on a very short list of the greatest wingmen of all time in the history of the league.
36 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Celtics trailed by 19. Now here's Turner, looking for his first basket still in this one. Outside Bradley. Trying to get back on track. And he lays it up and in. Lakers leading by 17. For three, Kobe, and another three for the Lakers.
Just outstanding. I mean, basket after basket, perfection.
Unconscious from the field, guys. The fans are definitely getting their money's worth.
Thomas goes in. Ball's knocked loose. Brown. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. At the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. Lakers on top, opening up a huge gap. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
Lakers leading by 20. On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got Smart. Amir Johnson is out there with Jerebko. Then it's Evan Turner, and it's Sillinger in at the 5. And the Celtics with possession here. Here's Smart. The finger roll finish at the bucket. And here's Clarkson. Williams kicks to Kobe. Launches a three. Good. A nice assist for Williams. 35 points for Kobe Bryant.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Clarkson passes to Sacre, and that one's good.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. That's tipped. Stolen by Clarkson. Fast break, the Lakers. Rebounded by Urebko.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Here's Turner. Banked in off the glass. Turner's got his first points of the night. Los Angeles has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And here's Kobe from the arc. That's good.
I wasn't sure if he'd be able to keep it up, but he had.
Wow. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And for Kobe Bryant, how difficult was last season? Starting out strong, even though the team, Greg, around him wasn't very good. But then everything, including Bryant, fell to pieces.
And when you're a competitor, the way this guy is a competitor, you can't stand to lose. So you push your body to the limit to avoid that. But what happens at age 36 when you've got the kind of miles that Kobe Bryant has, you know, you just can't go it alone. That's why Kobe lasted only 35 games.
Perry Jones, he's checked in for the Celtics. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Now here's Smart. D right on him. Puts up a three. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And here's Kobe for three. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Now here's Turner. Right now averaging about 5 points a game. And the shot is good. Turner's got 4 points this quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint. They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, defensively, you have got to close out and contest. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, you can't give up those looks that often.
And that one's good. Smart's got his second basket of the night.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Here's Turner following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Poked away. Urebko dishes to Turner. Kobe with it. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
To be honest, I'm speechless, and that doesn't happen very often. This may be the best shooting performance I've ever seen.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And let's take a second to view a list of shooting guards who have been very dependable offensively this season. These 2 guards are the most accurate in the league. Number 1, Kobe Bryant.
His shooting has been off the charts. I mean, especially given that he typically operates away from the basket. Those aren't all layups he's knocking down.
Yeah, and he's got such a nice, soft touch inside or outside, and he has the ability to create high-quality shots for himself. That makes him a tough scoring threat.
Boston making a switch here. Jermaine O'Neal is checked in for Jared Sullinger. He comes in for Urebko. Jae Crowder's checked in for Marcus Smart. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Evan Turner.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Crowder kicks to Thomas. He feeds it to Crowder. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. The Lakers on offense. Kobe, that's for 2. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
For Boston, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Poke loose. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. From deep, Thomas. Roy Hibbert with the rebound. And so it's the Lakers with it. Russell kicks to Garnett. Outside, Kobe fires the 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And you know what? He's got a new BFF. It's the triple.
And it has been his BFF today anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Los Angeles on top, delivering the blowout. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Well, how about Kobe in this one? And just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in from 3, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets.
Kobe is out there with Russell. Then it's Roy Hibbert. Then there's Nick Young. And it's Garnett in at the 4. That's the Laker 5.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And stolen by Russell. Dishes it to Garnett. Lakers passing it around. Here's Kobe. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Kobe's got 59 points.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Got a piece of it. O'Neal a screen on Russell. Lee passes to Bradley. Left side, Bradley. Just 5 to shoot. And O'Neal gets it to go.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
Taking a look at Avery Bradley, his career's been kind of up and down, Greg. Started out in high school where he developed into one of the nation's top prospects in high school.
You know, it's a great point. And as a college freshman, really established himself as one of the top defensive guards in the country, won numerous awards, then enters the draft after only 1 year.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for 1 more.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine. You know, with Avery Bradley, he was the 19th pick in the draft for the Celtics. The outlook for him was great, but then ball handling and shooting, injury concerns flattened out his development. He had a hard time getting over the hump for a few years, but he's over it now.
And, you know, getting back to Avery Bradley, he's been dynamite the last 2 years. He's finally found consistency with the mid-range jumper and plays a complete game of basketball. With just a little more seasoning, I really feel like the sky's the limit. And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one the way they've handled their business here.
And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Tipped away. He kicks to Thomas. To halt the run, and he gets it to go. Thomas got 8 points.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
For Los Angeles, they've gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. And Kobe gets it to go.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Thomas dishes to O'Neal. Thomas kicks to Bradley. Now here's Kobe, the fast break opportunity. And the jam by Nick Young.
Now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting here.
We've got 1:48 left here in the third quarter. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles.
Oh, yeah!
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Here's Bradley after the basket by the Lakers. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. And here's Hibbert. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. From deep. And another 3 for the Lakers.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
59 seconds left to play here in the third. Thomas against Russell. Thomas goes in. Crowder. Here's Lee. And he uses the glass on the layup. Lee's got his second basket. Kobe kicks to Young. Back to Kobe. And again, it's the Lakers.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
The Celtics have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Hibbert, the pass to Garnett. Young, 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Kobe, that's good.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
The Celtics shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. Bradley dishes to Crowder. Thomas goes in, and Hibbert with the block. Tries to keep it alive. Now Kobe got it up. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Lakers on top, just dominating this one. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Celtics, Jonas Jerebko out there with Amir Johnson. Then there's Smart. Then it's Tyler Zeller. And it's Turner in at the 1 spot.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Smart. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Turner off the drive. Good.
Yeah, the NBA Development League now celebrating its 15th anniversary and a lot of change over that time. None of the original 8 teams still playing in their original locations. Still, it's only growing. I think we'll see it grow to 30 teams before long.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Now here's Smart. The pass to Urepko. He dishes it to Smart. Turner. The feed now to Zeller. Working on Black. Baseline Jae on the way. Another shot. And there's the nice layup by Johnson.
And you've also got to love what a forceful low-post defender he is. If he blocks one of your shots, you remember it. He sends them into the stands to make a point.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And watching Amir Johnson-Clark, he seems so casual about silently destroying opponents in the paint, and he's carried that air about him almost his entire career.
You know what? He's rarely had plays called for him, Kevin. He doesn't produce a bunch of highlights, but he's really potent. I mean, one of the league's best at defending opponents at the rim, grabbing in-traffic rebounds. Those both are valuable assets.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Robert Sacre, he's checked in for Tarek Black. Garnett comes in for Larry Nance. And Kobe is subbed in for Lou Williams. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Here's a look at the schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game, as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And Turner kicks to Smart. Nice ball movement by Boston. The dish to Turner.
Right there! Watch outside!
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Turner's got 4 points this quarter.
And talking about Amir Johnson, he's really the last of a discontinued model, if you will. When the Pistons called his name in the 2005 NBA draft, the year before the rookie age limit was put in place, he became the last 18-year-old drafted into our league. And it did take him a number of years to kind of get up to the pro speed.
Here's Turner following the basket by Kobe Bryant. And it's Turner off the drive. Good on the shot.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time. Guys, did you know not once in Johnson's 10 seasons has he averaged more than 11 points or 7.5 rebounds a game? Sometimes he doesn't even start, and yet there's a certain sect of followers who feel Amir Johnson is among the most valuable, efficient players in the league.
And it's Kobe missing. The Celtics have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And Evan Turner again. Turner's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And that one's good by Kobe.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
And Evan Turner again. Turner's got 11 points in the quarter.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Now Smart following the three-point attempt by Kobe Bryant. And Turner kicks to Smart. The offensive rebound. And he gets the bucket.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
And the Celtics making a change here. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. A nice shot by Black.
You know, one thing we saw a lot of last season during the playoffs was the hack-a-shack plan, pretty much purposely fouling a poor free throw shooter. A lot of differing opinions on it, as it wasn't fun to watch for the viewers, but many feel it's a legitimate part of the game if it works.
And Boston has possession after the basket by Los Angeles. Shots good by Turner.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
And the Lakers call time here. The hack-a-shack or the hack-a-Jordan or the hack-a-whatever. being a focus of the playoffs last season. We saw it up close and personal. It opened up a debate, Greg, on whether or not it should be allowed. What do you think?
You know, it's a touchy subject. I remember last summer, or spring, I should say, the commissioner touched upon it. You know, one of the concerns is, do you want to change a rule for an entire league when it basically affects two players? And so it's something that you got to be sensitive to. But to your point, the fans don't want to see that ugly style of basketball.
It's boring. It slows the game down. Here's Turner following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Turner with it. Picked up by Hibbert. Jerebko, the pass to Zeller. Shot clock at 6. And it's Boston with another.
They clearly look like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got some energy out on the floor.
Yeah, but it's come a little too late to have a real impact on the game, though. We call this box score window dressing. All it's going to do is make the numbers look a little better than it was.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
And Turner kicks to Jerebko. Pass to Jones. Knocked loose. Feeds it to Jerebko. Brown dishes to Kobe. Shoots from 12. Out to Nance. Outside, Kobe. Lets it go with a 3. And that one's good.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start. The celebration begins, and they're going to let their guys hear it.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire. It only got louder as that lead got bigger.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Craig Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And Jordan presents the player of the game, Kobe Bryant.
I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it, I'll give. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live.